What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're going to be doing a Call of Duty game tier list. So we're going to rate all the CODs from best to worst in one tier system. So what we'll do is we'll roll the intro and then we'll get right into the video. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so here we are on the list. So first things first, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to take away all of the ones that I think are at the bottom. First, we'll stick Advanced Warfare in there. Never appealed to me, never has done, and probably never will. Next one, I'm going to enter into this bottom of the list group is going to have to be Call of Duty World War 2. Played that game for a good 20-30 hours multiplayer wise, and I just didn't like the feel of the game. It didn't feel like a typical Call of Duty. Certainly not for me. Remember, these are my own opinions, so you aren't going to agree with all of them. Okay, next one we're going to do Call of Duty Heroes. Never played it, so that can just sit at the bottom for me. Now, controversially enough, Call of Duty Mobile ain't that bad. I played it. Obviously the controls aren't quite the same as you would with a controller, but the game itself is pretty good. Now, next on the list we're going to look at Black Ops Cold War. Now, while the game itself wasn't the best, it was still better than the majority, so I'm going to stick that in the decent tier. Zombies for that one, saved that quite a little bit for me. Next one in the decent tier, we're going to put World at War. Again, it was mainly the zombies. The multiplayer never really appealed to me. I was more interested in the zombies, if I'm perfectly honest. Okay, best all-rounders for content, including story, multiplayer, and zombies. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and finally Black Ops 3 into the awesome category because they all had great storyline. The zombies, the maps were phenomenal. It was a good old zombies that everybody likes. You just really can't go wrong with those. Multiplayer was pretty solid on all three as well. Not as much maybe Black Ops 3 with all the extra stuff they added in, like wall running and the thrusters. But Black Ops 1 and 2, they were pretty damn good when it came to the multiplayer aspect. Okay, so what have we got left? That one I haven't played either. However, I am told it isn't all that bad of a game, so I will stick that in the not bad category based off of that. Now, when it comes to the best bracket, there is actually only 2 games I'm going to put in that bracket. First one, I'm going to go ahead and stick Modern Warfare 2. Now, I know people might say that the game was unbalanced, it was broken, which it was, but it's some of the most fun multiplayer you'll ever experience, should you have experienced it when it was in its prime. And the same can be said for Call of Duty 4. Both of these were pretty insane games. Can't really follow story, spot on. I feel like they did a little bit of an injustice with the newer ones, whereas the story's concerned, I just don't think it was needed, if I'm perfectly honest. It brings me on to a couple more. Infinite Warfare, again, that can go at the bottom of the tier for me, just because it never appealed to me at all. What we got left? So we've got Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, Ghosts for me, I played it quite a lot. I think I grinded for a good 7 or 8 months, which for me can place this one into the awesome category, just because it was a good game. There wasn't really anything wrong with it. in terms of sort of like unbalancing or anything like that. Yes, it felt a little bit weird at first because it did play differently to previous CODs before it, but change is not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, what we got left? Don't know what that one is. I can't even read that one. Finest Hour. I don't believe I played it. Not really heard anything about it either. Same goes for that one as well. Okay. That one looks an awful lot like Vanguard. Now, Vanguard wasn't bad. I mean, I started on atomic weapons quite early on, but the game, it fizzled out too fast for me. It was decent, I'll give it that, but it fizzled out way too fast for me. Now, Warzone, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stick that into the awesome category based off Warzone 1.0. You know, you had Verdansk, you had Rebirth Island. Those are some of the best times ever. I mean, granted, the game wasn't one of those that I played thousands and thousands of hours, but I certainly racked up a few hundred hours on Warzone, and I had some good memories on the older maps. Caldera was alright. I mean, I don't know, the map itself just didn't seem like a Warzone map, not for me at least. And then we are left with just 3. Now, Black Ops 4, I've not played it a whole lot. I did play it mainly for the zombies and purely for the zombies factor. I will stick this in the awesome category. Again, I did play a couple of the different zombie maps. Can't remember the names, can't remember the layouts. But the zombies were solid, as it has been throughout the series, at least for me. So that's where that one gets placed. And then probably more recently, Modern Warfare 2019. Again, it had everything in it that you expect from a COD. It had the Warzone integration. It had decent storyline, being that it was based off the original Modern Warfare. But for that reason, I'm going to stick that one over into the best category once again. Modern Warfare 3. It was good. I'm going to stick it in decent. Now, you might wonder why it's not joining these two. Modern Warfare 3 for me, it just felt a little bit like a reskin of Modern Warfare 2 with some nice looking maps. So, yeah. So there you have it. That is my entire tier list for Call of Duty games that I released to present. Had Modern Warfare 2 been on here, I'd have stuck it in the decent category just because there has been a lot of things wrong with it since it was released. But other than that, if you enjoyed the video, I would appreciate very much if you left a like or even a comment, and subscribe to the channel should you wish to see more of this content. Until then, I've been your host, Game Savvy. Stay savvy, gamers. Thanks for watching.